Okay, so the Alexander raids take too long to queue up. I'll have to find a party for that. So we're continuing Hildebrand and Heavensward with Nashu here. Here we go. Well, I'll be, Yo son in the flesh. A pleasure to see you again. Wait, is that what they call serendipity? It is, isn't it? That settles it. You've got to help me find the inspector. Core, I was hoping you would silently agree. So I've been trying to calculate the trajectory the inspector took when he was catapulted into the sky again. I triple-checked my figures and concluded he must have landed somewhere here in Ishgard. Unfortunately, the investigation hasn't been proceeding as smoothly as I had hoped. But now that you're here, we're sure to make some progress. Come, let's speak with the merchants and see if anyone hasn't had dealings with a gentlemanly Highlander. Excuse me. A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? My apologies, but I cannot say I have had dealings with a man as you describe. Good evening to you, madame. You're looking for someone, a gentlemanly Highlander, I know not this man whom you speak, but mayhap Mistress Alas does. She is well acquainted with rather a lot of merchants and noblemen. I've sold my fair share of goods to Highlander adventurers, but I did not describe such clients as particularly gentlemanly, I'm afraid. As ever, a warm welcome to you, miss. How may I be of service? A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? Now that I think of it, I have heard tell of a foreigner who may be the man whom you seek. Begging your pardons, miss, but did you say you know Inspector Hildebrand? An acquaintance of yours, I presume. I do not know his name, only that he is here by invitation of Lord Edmont, or so it is rumored. Surely as a ward of House Fortemps it would be a trifling matter to go and ask him after him at the manor. Core, I knew it, serendipity, to Fortemps Manor. I must say, since throwing the wide gates of judgment, we have had no shortage of interesting visitors. Well met, Mr. Son. Do you require assistance? Aye, it is as you say. At this time Lord Edmont is entertaining a foreign guest. Huzzah, we found the inspector. If I am not mistaken, their meeting should be ending shortly. If you like, you may retire to the gazebo and wait for our guests to depart. A gazebo? Aren't those dangerous? Then again, you seem responsible sort. not like to let a wild gazebo run amok. Very well, we humbly accept your offer. And if it wakes up, I'll have you be there to protect me. I'm just like, yep. It's a sodding gazebo. With that powerful magic did they tame this dread fiend. That must be Inspector Hildebrand. I cannot well imagine how arduous your journey must have been. Truth be told, I found the brisk Clorthian air to be rather invigorating. It stimulates both body and mind both. A welcome benefit when one must discuss matters of commerce. I dare say we would not have accomplished so much otherwise. There you are, Inspector. I've been looking all over for you. I say, who do I see before me? Not one but two of my beloved son's faithful companions. Lord Godbert, but I thought... Hildy in Ishgard? This is the first I've heard of it. Ah, I found you at last, heretic. Yes, you, the hulking brute with the mad gleam in his eye. Your brazen heresy is plain for all to see. Surrender yourself to the Inquisition at once. I beg your pardon, this man is an Oldon merchant here at the behest of House Fortemps. Such baseless accusations will not be tolerated. A guest of House Fortemps? Then he couldn't possibly. Though there were two wards but they were acquitted of all charges and trial by combat. And if he demands the right to, then I would personally have to. Oh dear. Just doing squats. 1,000 apologies, good sir. I spoke out of turn. I am Sire, and as you may have guessed, I am an inquisitor who has been charged with investigating reports of a rather suspicious, possibly heretical individual. Oh, a heretic, you say, one who bears a passing resemblance to me? Aye, a man rather muscular, wearing dark garments and acquitting himself in a somewhat gentlemanly fashion, as some might say. This heretic sounds like the spitting image of Inspector Hildebrand. Could he be a fan? Say again, you're acquainted with such a man? I see. And the man you're looking for is Lord Godbert's son. It would seem that our investigations may be connected, so I put to you a proposal. The first reported sightings of the heretic I am tracking came from Falcon's Nest. Mayhap we should journey there together. It is, after all, possible that we are seeking the selfsame individual. If so, and if he is innocent, it would be for the best. If you were present when I apprehend him, that we might resolve this matter without incident. I say we go with him, yo. This looks like our best lead yet. Then I shall accompany you all. It has been far too long since I laid eyes on my beloved son, and if there is a chance we might be reunited, I should be glad to seize it. Then it is settled. We shall leave for Falcon's Nest at once. Mr. Sun, are these your traveling companions? The mysterious muscular vagabond? Ah yes, the patrol sighted him lurking near the dusk vigil. Thinking he might be a lost traveler, they called out to him, but rather than approach, he fled. Quite frankly, I am surprised you bothered to come all this way. That sightings barely warranted a mention in my report. Aha, the unmistakable scent of heresy. Ah, terribly sorry. Old habit I picked up from my mentor. I know. I will not rush into judgment as before. Still, much as I hope you find your missing inspector, I must confess some small desire that we instead unearth a lingering pocket of heresy. Of late, there have been virtually no confirmed instances of heretical misdeeds. It's gotten so bad that some are speculating our funding may be reduced, or worse, that the Inquisition's operations might come under review. That is why, alone as my witness, I will find and bring a heretic to justice, and prove that our order still has value in these uncertain times. Yes, I understand you have your reasons, but whether or not this vagabond was a heretic remains to be seen. Still, if you are set upon your course, you might begin your search near the dusk vigil. An excellent suggestion, Sir Redwold. Should we succeed in our endeavor, rest assured that you will share in the glory. The hunt continues onwards to dusk vigil. I am told that region is especially cold, so do not forget to dress appropriately for the weather. Actually, I suppose I ought to pray for the boy's success. Ah, so peaceful. This land has beauty all its own, don't you think? A pity my dear wife isn't here to enjoy it. Trust you managing? Good. It would be a shame if we had to turn back now. Look, it's frozen. Wait, does that mean the fish are frozen too? Fury take me, it's freezing. Ah, this is a waste of time. No living thing could survive in this godforsaken wasteland. Over there, look, someone's coming from the Vigil Inspector. Inspector, is that you? As I live and breathe, of all the places to be reunited with Master Zombie Brand's compatriots, how fare you all this fine evening? Hark, a heretic raised from the dead by his brother's unholy magics. Aha! You know, he's not a heretic, he's one of the gentle dead men. What brings you so far from Uldar, good sir? Well, as you know, ours is a rather lonely existence, so when we heard rumors of an abandoned fortress held by zombies, we were delighted. I was chosen to serve as an emissary to set out immediately. Alas, it seems my efforts were for naught. Ah, truly? Every last one dead? That is to say, irrevocably dead? So, if it was necessary, then so be it. Still, after coming all this way, it was more than a little disappointing, you understand. Then, my calculations were wrong. The inspector didn't land in Corthias. Now, do not fret so. If it is our overlord you seek, then you are in luck. As the founder of the gentle dead men, our fates and our ether are inextricably entwined. In fact, I can feel it calling to me now. Truly, good sir, you can guide us to Inspector Hildebrand. As surely as my rotting nose can lead me to fresh brains. Follow me, my friends. One must remain vigilant for heresy, for it can manifest in myriad ways. 'Tis a vile, insidious sickness which must needs be burned out ere the infection takes hold. Surely zombification would qualify, yes? Confound it, they have left us behind. Who do they think they are commandeering this investigation? Commandeering and employing a zombie as a bloodhound. It beggars belief. We must regain control of the situation with me, yo. Sicknesses wont to fester and spread, yes? Is it truly safe to consort with this man? Simply basking in the magnificent scenery fills me with inspiration. Inspector, Inspector. Hold a moment, my friends. I must needs concentrate. Master Zombie Brand is indeed nearby, but there is also something else, mayhap a powerful magic confounding my senses. I can guide you no further. We must needs split up and search the area. Now see here, these wastes are infested with wild beasts, and you would have us split up? Yo can handle herself, true, and you've clearly no reason to fear death, but what of Mistress Nashu? Ah, I take your meaning, my good zombie. Yo, pray see to the lady's protection. Inquisitor Siri, would you care to take the lead? Come on, you two, the inspector is out there somewhere. Yeah. Chill, cool people, zombie and Nashu. Fuck yeah. Ah, those sculpted legs clad in gentlemanly trousers, I know them. Look, yo, that's got to be the inspector. And he's surrounded by giant fluffy man-shaped gazaboos. Hey, my lady, they are not gazaboos, note their regal bearing. They are gentlemen gazaboos, fearsome yet fastidious foes who would surely tear me rotting limb from limb. Only Yo can save Master Zombie Brand now. Defeat gentlemanly yetis. Alright. Inspector, can you hear me? We've been looking all over for you. Oh, but this just won't do. We've got to get you out of there before you catch cold. How is that? Up, and Adam, everyone is waiting for you. Forgive me, if I pull any armor, my arms are like to tear. Ah, there you are. We heard the shouting. Have you perchance found something? Fury take me. Is that my heretic? Confound it. I wanted him alive. Inspector Hildebrand is definitely not a heretic, and he's probably not dead either. he's just hibernating, like last time. Hildy ever was a late riser. Fear not, my wife and I had our ways of waking him. Hildebrand hit up right this instant. Why? Was it the Mandeville meteor strike or the Mandeville meteor drive? Bah, maybe Julian was right. Trying to name everything only leads to needless confusion. One more time, then. Out you go. Oh, shit. Little Vivi doll. That's cool. Splendid suplex, Lord Godbert. Where am I? The snowy wastelands of Corthias. And who are these people I see before me? Ah, but of course, who else would venture into Inn's hospital climes and wake me from slumber's sweet but my beloved fans? Why do I feel as though I stepped through a portal into an alternate reality unbound by the laws of logic? What is that Mehmet? Where did it come from? Oh, that, when my father drove me to the earth, I found it buried beneath the snow. A little Lalafin girl? How adorable. Nashu, please, note the firm muscular legs, not unlike my own. 'Tis clearly a Lalafin boy. Now that you mention it, I suppose its features are rather masculine. You two cannot possibly be serious. I am the very soul of seriousness, good sir, especially in matters of deduction. This is undoubtedly a young boy who, much like myself, fell into a deep slumber upon being buried beneath the snow. Now then, let us gently wake him and ascertain his identity. Oh my god. There, that ought to do it. Okay. What is this place? Who am I? I remember nothing. 'Tis not in all creation that cannot be repaired with a little tender love and care. Master Zombie Brand is alive and full of beans. It's a miracle. Surely there is a perfectly logical explanation for all of this. Inspector Hildebrand is back, and he brought a friend. It would seem that although Father's ungentle ministration served to restore this young boy to life, they also robbed him of his memory. How did I get here? Who am I? Why can I not remember? Do not worry, young man. Everything will be alright. Take it from me. I have lost my memory more times than I can even remember. Then can you help me to remember? Hearken to me now, for I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinary, do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesiac hobbledehoy. Wonderful, wonderful. I'll get started on a batch of Nachu delights. Effective as your explosives were in the past, I suspect that young Gigi lacks the hardy constitution required to survive such an approach. Gigi, is that my name? When you woke, you were muttering Gigi. I suspect that phrase may hold some significance for you. So until such time as we learn your real name, I say why not adopt it as a playful moniker. But that's just a sound all mammoths make. What kind of imbecile goes and names a mammoth Gigi anyway? Gigi, I like this name. Thank you, kind sir. But how will this new name help me to remember who I am? Patience, Gigi. This is only the beginning. Next we will return to the city and see if we cannot find any who know who you are. Come along. Now that I know our overlord is safe and sound, I too must take my leave of you and return to my brothers. I dare say rigor mortis will set in if I remain here any longer. Bound for Thanolin, then allow me to accompany you. Julian will give me no end of trouble if I keep her waiting much longer, though perhaps she will forgive me once I tell her of Hildy's return. This is a rather lot to digest, though you have the look of one accustomed to such happenings. In any case, regardless of Miss Nashu's protestations, the inspector will not be granted access to the capital until we can confirm that he is not a heretic. You have my word that he will be treated fairly. Still? Gary, take me, that man. Ah, yo. I suppose you have heard the news, then, that Inspector Hildebrand was cleared of all suspicion and judged to be no more than an eccentric curiosity. If you are looking for him, good luck. I just wanted to thank him for his cooperation, but as soon as the Temple Knights released him, he and his assistants ran off to God's knows where with that mammoth in tow. As for my investigation, in spite of all twists and turns, I managed to salvage a satisfactory result. As far as the Inquisition is concerned, the suspect vagabond was not more than a zombie which wandered away from the dusk vigil, sickness which has since been purged. So it would seem that all is right with the world once more. For now, I have no doubt that the inspector will turn up again like a bat gill, and when he does, trouble is sure to follow. Okay, pretty short, but that'll do. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.